Alright, what's up guys? NinjaDeathStrike here, bringing you some more Pokemon Showdown battles. Still in UU, we will be for a little while, since that's what I felt like playing when I recorded all these matches. This is again before the big drop of some of the OU guys, so we won't be seeing any Sableyes or Dawn fans, but my team's down here, still ever evolving. I think Roserade, Zygarde are new, maybe Blastoise too. I was trying to find a core that I liked, so we're trying out these guys. My opponent's team is up here. It's pretty unorthodox. A lot of these guys, honestly, are not top tier OU things. Cofagrigus is very good. Houndoom seems like it's good. It's one of the only megas that's still allowed in UU, and it's dark type, which I don't know if it gets knockoff or not, but it can attack from both sides of the special physical side attacks, and it's fast and pretty powerful. It seems like it would be pretty good in UU. Maybe it's just not found its home yet. And Lantern can be quite stally as well. These other guys, I'm not really scared of Sceptile or Armaldo or really even Ursaring. I feel like I can handle them pretty well, so it's mostly Lantern and Houndoom I'm going to need to watch out for. So let's see how the match goes. I'm going to lead with Roserade, pretty standard lead, put that Armaldo to sleep. Sleep not as broken as it was in 5th gen. They wisely went back to not resetting the sleep turns when you switch out, which is the way it should be. You know, having a Pokemon basically KO'd just because it got put to sleep is not cool. Anyhow, he's going to go into Lantern. I'm going to predict that switch very nicely, go into Dugtrio, absorb the Thunderbolt, and then take him out with an Earthquake since he's trapped. Cofagrigus comes in. I figure it's going to probably want to burn me, so I switch into Umbreon, bounce that right back at him, and then I'm able to Heal Bell. Hex does nothing. And I can basically do whatever I want to do now because that thing can't touch me. So just going to throw up a Wish, basically to scout. I assume he's going to switch out, but I wasn't sure what he was going to switch into. Ursaring comes in, and I thought I could live a close combat, but I cannot. I think maybe that's choice banded. That's probably the only way that thing kills me in one shot, I'm pretty sure. And since I had a Wish up, I felt safe staying into Scout, but not gonna happen. I am able to bring in Chandelure. He switches out immediately, which does tell me he's probably choice banded. It allows me to set up a sub as Houndoom comes in. As predicted, it is Mega Houndoom, and so I'm going to get a little bit of damage on it and then switch into Blastoise, figuring that it should be able to handle whatever that thing wants to throw at me fairly safely, and it does. We end up Sceptile in on Roserade. Can't put it to sleep, obviously, since Armaldo is still asleep, but I'm also not scared of it, and I have Sludge Bomb, so I feel like I have the upper hand there. He's going to switch the Armaldo in and basically just death fodder it as he tries to wake up. He does wake up right at the end, throws up Stealth Rocks. That's a little annoying, but I guess we'll deal with it. Sceptile comes back in. It goes for Focus Blast. Not sure what he was predicting there. None of my things are weak to fighting, and Roserade resisted, so that seems bad. Now that I know that the bear Ursaring is not scarfed, I can just stay in and kill that. I guess he was trying to bluff it, but basically Roserade just tears a giant hole into his team. I try and get off a spin here, completely forgetting about Cofagrigus, but Mega Blastoise has Dark Pulse, and Cofagrigus is dead now. So Houndoom comes in, hits me with a Shadow Ball. It does a lot of damage. He crits and he drops my special defense, but I just stay in, get the Rapid Spin off, and I'm fine with letting Blastoise go now. He would be good, but after that crit, I'm not really going to be able to take much of anything else. And I still have Zygarde, who can just set up a Dragon Dance and then Earthquake, all the things until I win. So that's going to be the match. Not too bad. I think my team was a little stronger than his, but he did get a little bit of help from the random number generator. Still, I was able to pull it out in the end. And we'll go on to the next match. I'm up here. Looks like I have not changed the team from this battle to the last one, so I'm using the same guys. This is much more of a standard UU team, with the exception of Relicanth being here. I'm not sure what he's doing, but the rest of these guys are quite good. Machamp, not the man he used to be, just because fighting's gotten nerfed so badly by Fairy. Still, he's really good, and he's very bulky. So we'll have to see. We'll have to keep an eye on him. Definitely worried about him, as well as the Arcanine and the Metagross. This end of the team is going to be the one that I need to be most concerned with. This side, I'm pretty sure I can handle fairly easily. So hopefully that turns out to be the case. He's going to lead with Machamp, which is interesting. I remember Champ was lead back in 4th gen for a while. He was kind of an anti-lead since everyone was running suicide leads. He could take them out. But I'm going to put him to sleep, and then he's going to wake up, and he's going to knock off my thing. Leftovers, I'm assuming, and then Bullet Punch, which is not going to be enough to kill me. I'm going to put him back to sleep, and then I'm going to rest, which with Roserade's natural cure ability means that I just stay at full health. And then I switch into Chandelure. He's still asleep. I'm going to set up a sub here just to scout. If he stays asleep, it's great for me because then I can kill him with a sub up, and if he wakes up, I was hoping I'd just be able to kill him, but I can't. He's very bulky. That flamethrower does nothing. 32%. That was a beating. Machamp laid down there. Luckily, Roserade is at full health, so it's really just a trade 1-for-1, the Chandelure for the Machamp. Still not something that I was happy trading. We're going to end up with Metagross versus Mega Blastoise. I don't want to go for the Dark Pulse right away, just in case he's weakness policy variant, so I go for the Water Pulse and then take him out with the Dark Pulse. Relicanth comes in, misses a Head Smash, and then dies. And here comes Umbreon. It's going to throw up a Toxic, which is annoying. I'm going to limit Mega Blastoise's ability to stay in, and then he shows me Moonlight, so I'm definitely going to have to switch out now. I can't really fight this thing since he's just going to be able to heal off the whole time. So I switch into my Umbreon, and I'm going to get a Heal Bell, and then he shows me that he's a Curse variant, and so he must be Curse with only one attack, assumably Payback, and then Toxic and the other thing. So I missed Sleep Powder here, which is kind of annoying. Payback is going to do a lot of damage, and I don't really have a good way to deal with this thing. I have Mega Blastoise, but as we saw, his Aura Sphere is not going to do a whole lot. So I'm actually in danger of just being swept by this Umbreon because I can't kill it. I have only physical attackers, and my 2 special attackers are not going to be able to put a big enough dent to take it out. So, yeah, not in a good situation. Dugtrio's not doing much. Reversal's doing nothing, 30%, as he is just able to Moonlight off and then curse up more. So, go back into Umbreon. I'm not even sure what my plan is at this point. I throw up a Wish, and I think I'm actually going to try... Nope, go to Roserade, it dies. I thought I was actually going to try and go for Foul Play, but that's not going to work because it's not actually going to do any additional damage since Curse is boosting his defense as well. His paybacks are going to do a lot more than mine, as you saw right there. But it's really the only plan that I have. I just have to try and stall him out. He gets a crit here, which is a little annoying. I'm going to Protect as he goes for another Curse, which is not great. And I don't have a game plan. I can maybe stall him out of Moonlights, but even then, my team's been so weakened, I think that he's just going to stomp me. So I guess the game plan is try and get him low enough that Mega Blastoise can take him out with an Aura Sphere. Even then, I'm probably going to have to rely on a crit. I can PP stall him quite a bit with my own Umbreon, since even if he maxes out his stats, he's not going to be able to take me out with a Payback, just because Umbreon's so naturally bulky and the resistance to its own type. So I'm basically just PP stalling him at this point, hoping that I can maybe get his health low enough to be able to come in and finish him off with Mega Blastoise. Even if that happens, though, still have to deal with Swampert and Arcanine, so it's not looking good. But it's all I've got. I'm not the type to give up. But then he makes a huge mistake. He goes for Toxic. He doesn't have Heal Bell. I forget what turn I'm on, and I wish, but it's not a big deal because he just killed himself with Toxic. I can heal that off, and you can't. So now it actually is a winnable game because I can just stall him out till he dies to Toxic. It's not going to be pretty, but it's gonna work. And if I take down this Umbreon, I think I have a pretty good shot of being able to take out the rest of his team. if my Umbreon survives, it can handle Swampert, and then both of my other two Pokemon are able to take out Arcanine on their own. So I'm just staying in and wishing, doing the Wish Protect thing every turn until that Toxic is eventually going to take him down. He's at the point where he's got to start Moonlighting now every turn, so he's not going to be able to Toxic me again. And this should be the turn that takes him out. He might live on a smidgen here. Yeah, he does, but I have a Protect opened. So he's going to go down to 25. That's still not enough to take him out. So I'm going to have to wish again. And now it gets him. So I have a wish floating, and I'm going to pass that to Blastoise, hoping that this Arcanine can't one-shot me, but it does. So that dies, which is unfortunate. I thought that I might be able to live that. Maybe he's Choice Banded. Have to go into Zygrade here. I'm going to be able to get up a Dragon Dance, and I don't think I want to stay in against Swampert. He switches back into Arcanine, which is weird. I don't know if he didn't have anything for the Swampert or what, but this Arcanine must be Choice Banded. Just that damage, that's the only, it has to be. I didn't realize it at the time, but watching it now, it definitely had to be Choice Banded. He's going to burn me with Will-O-Wisp, which... ugh, that's the game. After that happens, there's not really anything I can do. Earthquake's still doing quite a bit to Swampert, even through the burn. So I thought maybe Outrage would get there, but no, it's not going to. And he's going to kill Zygrade. That's going to be the match. So definitely a good match. One that I probably could have won had I realized that Arcanine was Choice Banded sooner, but I didn't, and it killed my guys, and I lost. So, oh well, it happens sometimes. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching. Thumbs up if you liked the matches. Feel free to leave a comment. Check out the links in the description, and I'll have more coming your way shortly. Thanks, guys.